So students, in the previous one I explained about types of muscles, fibers, its contraction and all. Now we'll see its physiology of muscle contraction. Let us start with this. Already I explained about different what is muscle contraction and all. So let us go to the next. This also I explained types of muscle contraction: isotonic, isometric and eccentric. Let us see what are the components of a muscle fiber. So muscle fibers are composed of myofibrils, which contains the contractile proteins actin and myosin. So the sarcomere is a functional unit of muscle contraction consisting of overlapping actin and myosin filaments. Okay, so what are this? We are going to see motor neurons innervate muscle fibers at neuromuscular junction, as in the previous explanation I have told you all what is neuromuscular junction, allowing for voluntary muscle contraction. Here in the diagram you can see the muscle fiber diagram. Let us see this sliding theory also I have explained. Now we are going to excitation and contraction coupling theory also I explained. Role of calcium I have explained. Neuromuscular junction also I have explained for you all. Just I am showing all how the acetylcholine will be released and all. Role of ATP in muscle contraction we are going to see now. ATP is required for various steps of muscle contraction, including like myosin cross bridge cycling and calcium reuptake into the sarcoplasmic reticulum SR. So creatine phosphate can rapidly regenerate ATP during short bursts of high intensity exercise. Okay, so here if you see here, creatine phosphate can be rapidly regenerated ATP. Okay, aerobic metabolism produces ATP more slowly but is essential for sustained muscle contraction. So this way ATP plays a major role in the muscle contraction. Here in the diagram you can see here, first one you can see the active site on actin is exposed as calcium ion, binds to trophophorine, and here the myosin head forms a cross bridge with actin. Here you can see cross bridge. During the power stroke, the myosin head bends and ADP and phosphate are released. This is how the head is bent here. You can see here. A new molecule of ATP attaches to the myosin head, causing the cross bridge to detach. Again, here the head is being detached. You can see here. ATP hydrolyzes to ADP and phosphate, which returns to the myosin to the like cock position. Here you can see the position again. So these are the different steps which takes place in this muscle contraction. As I told you all, slow twitch and fast twitch. Once again, what is muscle fatigue? Muscle fatigue is a decline in muscle performance following prolonged or intense exercise. That means fatigue can result from factors such as depletion of ATP, accumulation of metabolic byproducts, or some impaired calcium handling. So proper hydration, nutrition and recovery strategies can help prevent this kind of muscle fatigue. See here you can see muscle fatigue in the diagram occurs in muscle cells during strenuous activities, not enough oxygen. When there is not enough oxygen is there also, this happens. Lactic acid builds up in muscles and irritates cells, resulting in pain and cramping also. Sometimes they'll get cramps in the leg, the calf area, in the leg or in the hands or something, or feel the burn. ATP is better than the none. That means 2 ATP. Here you can see in the diagram. Next, what is muscle hypertrophy? So muscle hypertrophy is the increase in muscle size due to an increase in the muscle fiber size or number. Okay, so resistance training and adequate protein intake are key factors in promoting this muscle hypertrophy. Now, hypertrophy is nothing but increase in the muscle size due to increase in the muscle fiber size or number. Okay, so that means adequate protein intake also will are the key factor for promoting this Muscle hypertrophy. Muscle hypertrophy results from a balance of muscle protein synthesis and breakdown. Here you can see before and after. Before the size you can check out here, and after the size. This is muscle hypertrophy. Muscle atrophy. Muscle atrophy is the loss of muscle mass and strength due to disuse, injury or aging. Here you can see. It might be due to aging or disuse, that means no proper usage of that particular area of the muscle, or some kind of injury. So disuse atrophy can occur from prolonged immobilization or bed rest. Some people, they'll lead a sedentary life, or they don't move from one place to the other unless until it is required for them. Also it causes, and resistance training and physical activity can help prevent this kind of reverse muscle atrophy can be reversed. Okay. Next, we are going to see about muscle contraction, health and disease. So muscle contraction is essential for everyday movements, posture, maintenance and organ function also. So muscle disorders such as I told you all, muscular dystrophy, myasthenia gravis and other some kind of can disrupt the muscle contraction. So physical therapy, medication and lifestyle modifications can help manage this muscle related disorders. So applications of muscle contraction in research, what they are doing, understanding muscle contraction physiology is crucial for developing treatments for muscle related diseases and injuries. That means sports science utilizes knowledge of muscle contraction to optimize athletic performance and reduce injury also. Even they also follow these. And biomechanics and rehabilitation therapies benefit insight into muscle contraction mechanisms and adaptations. So this is about the physiology of muscle contraction. Please go through it and make a note of it.